Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I get to be part of the Spellbinders January Club Kits blog hop. So please be sure to pop on over to my blog. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. And there you'll find all of the fantastic designers who are participating in this blog hop. So if you are looking for more inspiration on how to use the various kits, you will find them all listed there. Today I am crafting with the Glimmer of the month, and I'm so glad that it's actually still available for sale because so many of the kits have sold out this month. So I think the new stitching die of the month sold out, the new 3D embossing folder of the month sold out, and I believe the large die of the month sold out. So if you want to make sure that yours is reserved for February, you may want to sign up now, and the first one to arrive for you will be the February kit. So do consider that as an option if you want to make sure that you get yours. I also pulled out this embossing folder. I think it was from one of the last year's club kits as well. This is probably one of my favorites, if we're allowed to have favorites, because I just really love that starburst, like that sunburst, sunray pattern. And with these larger folders, I love that I can really position my small A2 panel exactly where I want. So I knew that I wanted to put this fabulous car. I love that we have a glimmered car. I feel like, I don't know if it feels boring to glimmer black, but I love it because it's so shiny and it's just very neat, I think. But I knew that I wanted to have all of my kind of the weight of my card, so the focal image, the sentiment, I wanted it a little bit towards that bottom third. And I was able to position it so that it looks like the sun rays are coming right, from the car, so that it really feels like the car is sort of the center of attention here. And I embossed onto some fabulous mirror card. I always love embossing onto mirror card because it's with the shine of a foiled card or a mirror card. Once you get all of that texture from embossing on there, it just gives it so much more depth and dimension, and I love the look of it. I think foil cards really bring out a lot of that embossed design. The glimmered card does have a die that will cut out the outline. But it also has little dies that cut out the window too. So I love that attention to detail. It's so fabulous. And, if you didn't want to, you could leave those solid. And I kind of go back and forth on whether I would have preferred leaving it solid. But I love that at least you have the option, just depending on what you want to do there. And so I went ahead and cut that out. And I love that the black foiling, it's kind of shiny, but it almost looks a little bit matte too, because I've got a lot of shine on my embossed mirror card there. So I decided for my sentiment I would use this is a really cool, it's like a satin sort of card from Tonic, and it's this really velvety black satin card, and I'm using it for my sentiment. Now, I did use from the small die of the month the happy birthday sentiment, but so I used the debossing plate on that black velvety card stock that I was talking about, and it's not quite as legible. Usually when you use those debossing plates on specialty card, it comes through very well. On black, not so much. So I die cut again. I'll use the black, but I'll use it as more of a shadow layer. So I'm just using the die that cuts out the little sentiment banner. So I've cut that out of the black velvet card again. And then I'm going to use silver for the sentiment, the debossed sentiment. And you can see how much more legible it is on silver than on black. So I guess that's a little bit of a lesson learned. But I still wanted a little bit of black with my sentiment just to set it off from the background a little bit so that it's more legible. And so this card's going to be pretty simple. Now that I have all of my components all cut out, textured, and everything, then I can start to put my card together. If you're new to the Spellbinders club kits, I'll leave links to all of them in the description box below. One of the things that I always forget to really talk about in my flip videos, which is the video that I release on the 1st of the month when the club kits are available. And because I make so many different cards in that one video, I often just neglect to talk a little bit about the club kits. So let me do that now. The club kits, it is a monthly subscription club, but there's no contract, there's no commitment. You can start and stop your subscription anytime you want. So you can just sign up so that you get the current month, and then you can cancel right away if you want. So there's a lot of flexibility there. You don't have to feel like you are locked into a monthly plan for any duration. So I love that sort of flexibility. Also, if you are visiting the Spellbinders website or my YouTube channel, on the 1st of the month is when all of the new clubs are revealed. And I usually have a crafty haul video where I show you the club kits that I get. I don't get everything, but the ones that I do get, I give you a nice close-up look of those. And I have my flip video where I make at least one flat, one layered, one interactive, and one pop-up card just to show you different ways of working with the dies and so that you have some inspiration to draw from to decide whether or not you want to subscribe to any particular kit. And if you are interested in multiple kits, you might want to check out some of the value clubs, because the value clubs are a combination of different kits at a discount, at an even greater discount than what you would get if you signed up as a kit member. So that's one thing to kind of check out, because you might get better value for money if you are looking at wanting to pick up multiple different kits. So check to see if there's a combination that has what you're after, as opposed to signing up for each of them individually. So those are the value clubs. And again, even with the value clubs, you're not locked into any specific duration. If you sign up for 1 month, you can always cancel it the next month. So that's a wonderful thing that Spellbinders makes available. I would also say, so normally the kits are available for purchase after the subscription period has ended, but January, as I mentioned earlier, several kits sold out, and these kits are not something that Spellbinders restocks. So once they sell out, and it's not a product that they're going to manufacture more of. So I to be honest, haven't seen kits sell out as quickly as they did in January. I don't know if that's going to be the case for February either, but just bear that in mind, that if it's something that you really, really love, that you maybe get it rather than wait for it to be available for individual purchase. Or, I mean, a lot of times many of the kits go on sale, go with it, after, maybe 4 or 5 months or so, you can sometimes find a good sale on them. And that would normally be me. That's normally when I would be purchasing the ones that I don't have. But I probably wouldn't wait though if it is something that you absolutely love, just because of how this year has started and how there have been sellouts so quickly. So do factor that in as well. Here's a close-up look at my final card. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and be sure to expand the description box and hop on over to my blog so that you can check out all of the other amazing designers who are participating in this blog hop. Thanks again. Until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye.